Yo, what's going on, guys? So let's go over everything from today. As usual, we'll start off with the daily chart. Still kind of rejecting this daily order block here, but you see we have now taken liquidity obviously off of this order block with down here, and then remember we're still in this daily fair value gap as well. That's held price for, look how many days this fair value gap has been holding price now. So that's all I really see on the daily, except one more thing. The big thing with today, look at this low we swept. Low of day was put in right underneath yesterday's low. We sweep yesterday's low, and now now what? Again, what I pointed out during the mid-morning lunch video. Remember, daily lows, daily highs, weekly highs, and weekly lows are always big liquidity points. So, we take this and then we start getting it to the upside, most likely headed back to the other direction, or at least to go up and fill some kind of like higher time frame order block, FEG, or some kind of imbalance that sits there. So so this was yesterday's low. Notice how we took that today, and then we get a huge 4-hour candle up. We put in a 4-hour order block here. And then remember, this morning I said to watch, this 4-hour order block, watch these FEGs. They would kind of tell us. Last night I said, watch this. If this 4-hour gets inverse, we're going to be, it's telling us we want to come down here. If 50% doesn't hold, you see 50% really didn't hold overnight, and why? Because we were going for that daily low. So now we have put in a 4-hour fair value gap. I could see us maybe dip down to, which also aligns with this 4-hour OB right here, as well as this OB. So it's kind of one big order block here. But we could see something like this. I'm not bearish until we start really violating this 4-hour order block. If you make a 4-hour order block off a daily low, and this is that order block is the candle that swept the low, and then you get this candle, it's a very bullish sign. So nothing bearish in this chart right now. I do think we're headed. I do think the next higher time frame liquidity is sitting up here at previous day highs, up here at that 381, and then up here at this 507 level. But we don't know if this is the next target. We could do something like, maybe we get a dip overnight. Maybe FOMC wicks up here, and then we come back down, or maybe we just chop tomorrow. Remember, price action is not going to be very good for. PA is not going to be very good prior to FOMC. It's going to be very choppy. So FOMC could be something like this, and then we get the dip down here. Everyone comes in and they're like, oh, short, and then we whip back up. So we'll have a little better idea after the night. Obviously, we have some hours to go yet until FOMC. So, but that's just kind of what I'm seeing. And then let's see. And then you also want to see, as well as that 4-hour hold, you want to see this hold. You see, we had a 4-hour. We had this hourly FEG. I said to watch. And then what time did we dip into that hourly FEG? There's a lot to go over today because there's just so much stuff that I talk about every single day that played out today. So first things first, hourly FEG. And then at 3 o'clock every day, we expect some kind of stop run. Look what we get today. We start building up this little downtrend here, going into 3 o'clock. We just take this high, so we have a reason to come down here. We take a high. We have nice liquidity build up here, and then we have an hourly FEG. Which we expect unbalanced fair value gaps to be draws on price. So we have an hourly FEG below. We have a downtrend here that can be broke. We take a high, and then what? 3 o'clock hits. Everything's based on time, right? So 3 o'clock hits, we get a manipulation swing down. What happens? We hit this hourly. A bunch of retail traders think, oh, short's going into the last hour of the day. Nope, just down to an hourly FEG, fill it, and then we end up pushing right back up. And then we took a long here as well. We'll go over this since it's right here. I really like this 1 minute candle here because this is the 1 minute candle that took the lows, right? So as soon as we closed above it, we entered right here at 230, and then we rode it all the way up to, I believe, 270 is where we took final profit. 270 or 275. I can't remember. We caught 40 points there, and then we took a long earlier in the day as well, where we caught about 30 points. I think it was up in here somewhere. But I don't want to waste time just going over trades. So that was this afternoon. Backtracking into Asia and London. What did we have? We always expect Asia to accumulate, London to manipulate, and then New York to distribute, right? Well, we kind of got a little bit early in London, but let's open up the sessions here and look what happened. So this is Asia. So it's not okay. That my times are not right here. So we're gonna draw this separately here. Close that. So this is Asia. This is Asia, right? We have Asia from, let's just say, from here to midnight, right? This is Asia. What does London do? London continues to manipulate, and then what? Around 3 to 4 a.m., when we expect some kind of bigger move in London, we don't take Asia lows down here. We end up taking the high, so we get accumulation, manipulation up in London, and then we get distribution down. What happens? We distribute all the way down to that previous day low right there, and then the rest was history from there. A nice trend day here for the day prior to FOMC, and then going into open. What else did we get? We also got something else that I always talk about. We have a little accumulation going into open. What happens? We get our 9:30 to 10 o'clock swing down, and we always expect some kind of manipulation swing at this time. That's why I always say never assume before 10 o'clock. And then this is why we come down, we take a low. We could come down, we take a low right at 10 o'clock, and then 10 o'clock, 9:45, 10 o'clock here. You see we get a little failure swing down, and then we get the distribution back up. Failure swing on the 10 o'clock soup, and then we distribute all the way back up. So that was today. I mean, very, very, very good price action in my opinion. It's got a little choppy into the afternoon, but then we get the 3 o'clock move down into the hourly, because I think price wanted to push higher here, but we had the hourly here that we had to draw to as well. Also, one more thing to pay attention to. Again, 50%, right? Look at here, 50%. So this would be like your dealing range, right? We take a low, 5-minute FVG sitting right at 50%. Boom. Everything is based around this 50%, guys. Every single day. Like, look here. Boom. Oh, you didn't get in here? Oh, but we're still bullish. Okay, 50% down here. 5-minute FVG, 50%. Boom. Right back up to the highs. Just over and over and over again. Look what happens here in after hours. Like we have our 1-minute lows here. This is it. 343, guys. We take this low. This is at we come and hit 50% here at 420, and look, we hit 50%. Go right back to the highs here. Just absolutely crazy what this like once you sit back and start realizing what 50% is, like how this market moves, you will have such better entries. You won't be longing, way up here. You'll be waiting, and you won't be, longing here. You'll be waiting for 50% and then a potential entry up to the upside. While I'm looking at this, one more thing that I wanted to point out. We remember yesterday we left a bunch of equal highs up here at 297, and I still like these relative equal highs sitting up here at that 314 level as well for NQ. So this is what I like going into tomorrow. I think we might just hit these overnight unless we get some kind of pullback first, that 4-hour FVG. But remember, to go through that 4-hour FVG, we're gonna have to go through this hourly as well. So, and we'll take a quick look at ES. The big thing with ES today is obviously SMTs, right? Big thing is ES did not take. Let's see here. NQ took yesterday's low, right? And then ES did not take yesterday's low. So what? We have an SMT. ES did not take the low. NQ did. So that's your bullish SMT here. So that's one thing I noticed here on on ES while still holding and respecting this this daily order blocks wick down here. Going back to ES, we'll just look on the 4 hour. Pretty clean to me. I mean, there's nothing really here to look at except this 4 hours got to hold. Same as NQ. Maybe you get a dip down here, and then we finally go up and take this these two relative equal highs right here on the higher time frame. So I think this is definitely going to be like an FOMC target for Powell tomorrow. Other than that, it's hold this, go up to here, or break it, and we're gonna run these lows. I mean, it's real simple here on ES. So with that, hope you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you tomorrow.